Okay, so I'm doing this out of order for when I'm recording this. Uh, but yeah, I did decide to talk about the 3-star servants that go on right up to. Just because some of them could use love. They're not as bad as a lot of people say. You don't see me using them on stream that often, but it's not because they're they're that bad. It's literally because most of them weren't leveled, and I was more focused on ascension than leveling skills. So now I hope to be using 3 stars more. So I want to talk about 3 stars more. First one is Kika. Okay. Most known for killing kings, more specifically Phoenix Man, and apparently she gives him life. But yeah, year 1 servant. So yeah, I did Lu Bu, Ryder Lu Bu, and Avisa Braun before this. So I'm coming off good servants, good 3 stars. Yeah, I don't know if I can say the same thing about these older ones. Like, we can look upstairs. Also, it's little boring. The artwork section's a little boring, but yeah, what can you expect? Low rarity in year 1. They weren't gonna put in the biggest amount of effort. Right. Also, she drinks almost as much as Suit Tendoji. That's something to note. Base attack, higher than the last, I believe, higher than Lu Bu and Lu Bu Rider and Avisa Braun. HP, maybe. I think this is low. Yeah, I think this is low. HP shouldn't be this close to attack. Yeah. Sargen, typical assassin. MP charge at a high 1.5. Unfortunately, the hits are horrendous and is showing year 1 development. I really hope they do go back and fix the hit counts on some of these servants, because like this is what holds them back more than their base stats, especially this one. Like 2 hits on quick, 2 on arts, even with 25.2%, he's not genning a whole lot of stars. Quick chain, yes, with JP changes, but not a lot right now. Like, I feel like the quick changes also like helped make servants like this better, much better, because they couldn't gen the stars themselves. All right, first skill, star weight, returns 200% and 15 stars. As an assassin, she is gonna get most of the stars unless you're using her with a rider. So I do think this needs to get buffed to be higher, but at the same time, she might not need it. It's more a party thing than yeah, it's more a party thing than it is like the skill itself. But this value is extremely low compared to most modern ones, which are like 300, 400, 500. Around 500 is usually the baseline these days. Second skill. I don't think this is out right now. Okay. So we could talk about this buff, and it plays into the killing the kings, but this is what it is right now. It is bad. So Diomood has this skill. It is bad on him, but this is on an assassin, and these I think work the same way. So like, also passive 8%. So like with this skill up, her star gen is considerably better, and she could actually take advantage of the skill, unlike Diomood, because she has 3 quick cards and a quick MP. So skill's bad, but it works on her. Buff version, damage mod against King, and inflict defense down when you hit them with quick cards. Does not say normal attacking, just quick cards. So this works on the MP 5 times for 3 turns. So you can get 50% down, 40% in 1 turn if you're, or 30% in 1 turn if you're like doing good. They buff the star gen up to 50, so that's really actually gonna show she has better star gen. I mean, damage mod against kings, like king traits. Again, Shira also has this kind of as a passive. But this is just an example of some of the kings while we wait for this damn thing to load. King. Oh boy, lots of people. She gets damage on, and oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 servants she gets full class advantage of with this damage mod. And yeah, like some of these are bosses that you fight during the story, so like definitely not a bad skill. It sucks on NA because like we just had like Odysseus in Lost Belt. Wait, did we fight Odysseus in? I don't think. No. We didn't fight him back in Atlantis. We didn't. But yeah, Odysseus did have a challenge quest though. I'm trying to think which servants come up. Oh, right. Ivan comes up in Recollections and other stuff. So Ivan comes up a bunch. So not a bad thing, and a bunch of other servants type neutral. So this was good buff. This comes in. I think this might have been the White Dot, their version of White Day. Slapstick Museum. Yeah, I think this is the White Day event. Yeah. Okay, so this was the White Day event. As is tradition. We'll talk about that later, and of course, Shiramakusa got a buff. Third skill, 30% quick, 1 turn, crit damage up, 1 turn. This skill, very weak. Very low uptime for a quick servant. Maybe just make this 3 turns. Yeah, just buff it to make it these 3 turns, and it's fine. It'll be good. It won't be super crazy. Because again, this isn't enough to guarantee she gets stars. So like her having this 3 turns will help her make the stars to be able to take advantage of the crit damage, but I think they might have like shot themselves in the foot by putting this value this high for a buff. Okay, so out of all of the servants that should have had like full class advantage, like anti-rider, I feel like she should have had it. Like, even though that's like kind of OP, like I feel like she should have had it. Because there are a lot of kings that are also riders. MP has been buffed. And it's when they didn't do anything. They buffed the overcharge by giving it 5 more stars. When was this buff? That explains everything. That literally explains everything why this buff came. Or second anniversary. There you go. This is a shitty buff for an MP. because they kept the demerit too. They gave you 5 more stars and like better damage, but it's still 1 hit. Yeah, this is I can't, and it insta kills, chance to insta kill, and it happens first. Do we like? Yeah, like this is not a good. I don't like it. MP damage and chance to insta kill. Okay, wait a second. Here we go. Here's something interesting. 30% chance to increase own insta kill success rate by 3 turns, or by 10% 3 turns when attacking. That does greatly help her MP. Like this bond CE is made to help her like get her insta stuff. Here's the problem. She has no survivability whatsoever. There is no dodge. That is something she doesn't have. So if you're gonna to take advantage of this the most, you wouldn't be able to run Scotty. You would have to have 2 taunters and have Jing Ke be soloing. So I think right now her kid is very confused, especially because the only buff on NA right now she has is the MP, which is underwhelming at best. This skill is awesome. I love this skill, especially because it's 5 turns. Yeah, like this skill awesome. MP sucks. Skills, eh. Is she worth leveling? I wouldn't bring her to fight anything until she gets this buff, honestly. It's so hard for these servants when they came out when they did. It is so hard for them to come back from it. Because like you can buff a skill, they have to actively go back and fix this stuff. That's a lot harder. They rarely do that. They've maybe done that a couple of times. So yeah, I would say level her when she gets her buff. Cool, but just hold on. All right. Next, we talk about Berserker Lubu. I will see you guys later. Peace.